Alright, hello everybody, this is the Backroom Crew, and we are here with Counter Reviews, show where we review movies that were on some type of media, DVD, something like that, and we give it another little go around, look at it, review it, tell us what you think about it, tell you what we think about it. So, with this movie, our
movie this week is Rigor Mortis.
Yes, Rigor Mortis. It's a movie on Netflix. Came out in 2013, rated NR, directed by Juno Mock.
It's rated, not rated.
Not rated, NR, not rated.
Yeah, it's not. There's no rating on it.
It should have been rated too freaking long.
It's only an hour and 41 minutes.
It got really dry and didn't get to like any type of point. And hold on. I hear where you're
going with this, but I want to say this. The whole reason why there was such a build-up to the actual bit is because they were giving everybody personality. A lot of movies nowadays just kind of go, here's this person, this is what they do, here's this person. No, they're giving you an insight to how they think.
Yeah, but the character, it might have tried that, but it really didn't do that much.
I object!
You object.
The only reason I say that is because when you're dealing with movies, and you're particularly dealing with a horror movie, it is so easy. It is so easy to just throw in a bunch of cheap jump scares, a bunch of little,
spooky
little gotchas, and, weird faces. And although they did have a few weird faces in here, the horror aspect of it stayed true to what horror is. It didn't give you a bunch of jump in your face, and then that was the end of the movie. It led you down a actual story path where you had a bunch of things happening that were explained only through like what was shown, not through just a bunch of heavy exposition dialogue in your throat, in your ear. I mean, we watched the whole movie, and I can honestly say that there were a lot of situations in there where I would think that it would be very interesting, that it was an interesting movie, that it did catch my attention. A lot of the symbolism stuff. I mean, of course, you would have to be a little heavy in this country's scientific lore. Well, not scientific, mythological lore. Yeah, my words and stuff. But it still delivered. For a person that doesn't know much about the culture, it still delivered an interesting supernatural, feel to me.
As far as the supernatural aspect, yeah, it was supernatural, but it seemed like it just did supernatural just to do it. It's like, hey, we got a zombie, let's throw in some ghosts.
The fuck is Jason then?
Let's throw in some ghosts to make it a freaking super zombie vampire. No,
but that's how their lore goes.
Yeah.
Their vampires are different from Western vampires.
I get that. I understand that. That's cool and all. I understand that. But the thing is like, the way that the story went, and if you watch the whole movie through, you can tell that it's not coming from a perspective of someone that knows these people. And you realize that at the end of it. He doesn't know these people. It's just his self-fabricated of what he envisioned coming back to this place would be like in order for him to do what he eventually did. Because he wanted to make it more glorified, like, gonna come back to this place, make it like this, it's gonna be like that, and I'm gonna go out in the blaze of glory or whatever like that. Instead of the way that he actually went out.
You're focusing on the ending, aren't you?
No, I'm not focused on it. I'm focused on the whole thing.
Well, the whole thing...
Like, the whole thing, it didn't... Even him himself never explained why he came back there. Never explained why his family so-called, up and left or whatnot.
Well, considering that he was a washed-up actor, I'm sorry, spoilers, but he was a washed-up actor, out of work for a while, I can pretty much guess why he moved into a slum tenement. Probably because his ass was broke, his wife didn't want to deal with his ass anymore, and left.
And also, as a filmmaker, like how he was portraying himself to be, he's been doing it for a while. The thing is
I
that
don't know if he was a filmmaker. I think he was an actor.
no, he said filmmaker.
A filmmaker.
He said
I'm
filmmaker.
pretty
Okay.
sure. Well, okay.
Yeah. But in either case, he's been at the game for a while. So being that he had relationships and stuff with other people, probably not a wild wife didn't like that, left him, or as seen from the flashback that he saw in his head, maybe something that else happened to a family. I don't know. It was a little bit. It was a little obscure
Weird.
there, but I guess that's part of the fun. You got to figure out all these things that happen, why. Ask yourself these questions while you're watching the movie, and that right there is what really makes a good movie. Asking, having to ask, well, why are they doing this, or why is this ritual going on the way that it's going on, or, all these things. It pulled me in when when the priest was actually doing the dark magic stuff, and he was doing all of the crazy little signs, and I'm like, wow, I mean, that's some deep, deep dark magic stuff.
All right.
Finding stuff.
All right. So we're coming up to the 2-minute warning. So, all in all, what's one thing you liked about it?
I liked that it's horror, but it's built well. It's not designed to be some throwaway junky, oh, teens want to have sex, so let's send a guy in there to murder them. It's actually kind of built horror, built around their culture and their lore. It's not some throwaway bullshit.
Okay.
It's closer to American Horror Story than it is to Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay, I can agree to that. You? And you gotta be quick.
As a filmmaker, I would just have to say that getting an aspect from a movie, or actually getting to that particular
We're
point
gonna run
of
out of
horror.
time.
Get into that particular point of horror.
Stop hating, DB.
No, I'm not hating. We're
I
actually
can't talk.
Go.
Get to that particular point of horror is really crucial for a filmmaker to make a decent movie, and I think that they did a good job with it. That's all I'm saying. I think they did a good job with getting the audience engaged in what was happening and keeping them there until the very end.
DB.
I told you what I liked about it. The same thing you liked about it.
Oh my god.
The same thing you liked about it. That's pretty much the only thing that I really liked about it. That they had the mythological lore in it.
I was about to say, man, you sound like you wish they would have more dudes in spandex.
No,
That's what I was
the only thing, the thing that I didn't like about it, like I said, the thing I didn't like about it is that it just didn't seem like it was consistent. The story just seemed non-consistent to me.
Wow.
Well, it's a story taken from many different points of view, so it's going to be janky.
Well, I have to disagree with that, but
You are doing a discussion show.
if you would like to watch the movie, by all means, it is called Rigor Mortis.
Yes, Rigor Mortis, and was rated 2.5 stars on Netflix. So
Personally, 3.5, maybe 4 stars.
I'll give it a 3 at best
I give it 4.
because of the visuals were trippy. But see what you think about it, guys. So this has been the Backroom Crew with Counter Reviews, and we will see you guys next time. Remember, like, share, subscribe, give us a thumbs up and all that good stuff. Remember, shows the class, act like you've been somewhere before. Peace.